Girls Can Read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys my Readorama TBR. So this time it's running from March the 9th all the way up to Friday, March the 15th. So as always, there are several challenges and I have picked some books for each of the challenges, and so I'm here to reveal the books I'm going to be reading for this readathon. So challenge number 1 is just to read 7 books. So I will reveal to you my 7th book in a second. So the next challenge is to read your most anticipated book on your TBR. So the next book that I'm very highly anticipating to read, that I'm really excited to start tomorrow, is the latest book in the Vampire Academy series that I'm up to. So this is Blood Promise, which is the 4th book that is in the series. It's by Michelle Mead. Massive urge to read it, and I've been meaning to read it and complete it, especially because of that tweet where it's saying that they're going to do something with the Vampire Academy, so it's kind of reminded me that I've got to read it. So I'm like, yeah, I want to read it because I've loved all 3 of the books in this series so far. I think this is actually going to be a reread for me as well, because I think I got to the last book in the series, or the one before the last one, and then I just stopped. So I've gone through them all, but I can still remember everything that happened. I love it so much, so I can't wait to dive back into this world. The next challenge is to read a book that you wanted to read in 2018. So for this one, I have put Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. This is book number 2 in the Infernal Devices series. I was going to read this last year. I read the first book, but I didn't get around to reading this one, so that's why this is here, and it's on my monthly TBR. It's gonna happen. The next challenge is to read the shortest book that's on your TBR. So the shortest book that's on my March TBR is simply this little extract book, which is perfect. So there's Under a Dancer's Star extract by Laura Wood. This is just an extract from her new and latest book. It's really not that long, literally just over 50 pages. So this is perfect for this challenge. So the next challenge is to read a host's book pick. And so I think the one that I'm thinking of going for is Royals by Rachel Hawkins, which is Chloe's book pick. So I'll put the picture over here. I do actually have the physical book. It's downstairs. It's a recent purchase of mine actually, so I'm really looking forward to it. It sounds really good, and I've heard really good things about it actually, so I'm very excited about this book. So the next challenge is to blindly grab a book from your TBR. I literally reached and I grabbed Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, the first book that's in the Commercial trilogy. This would be a reread for me, and so I thought that this would be perfect for this one because I've been meaning to give it a reread. I haven't read it in a few years. I get 4 stars the first time. I don't remember anything that happened in this book whatsoever, but I would like to dive back into the world because everybody is just simply reading it at the moment, especially with the 6 of Crows and the Crooked Kingdom. I want to dive into it again to refresh my memory, and then I can continue on with the series. And then this challenge is to read a book with RAMA in the title or the author's name, or you can use both. This is just always a common challenge for all of the rounds of the Readorama, and so I picked Shatter Me by Tara Murphy. Reason being, we've got RAM and then A in the author, or RAMA, there's loads of ways that you can do it. This will be another reread for me. I haven't read this in yonks, and since they have released a 4th book and now there's going to be a 5th book coming out, I need to read it. So yeah, that's why it's on my monthly TBR. I have an urge to read it, so this would be the perfect time to give it a read. And the final challenge is to simply read 7 books. So I've just put on Slayer by Kirsten White. This would be perfect to read in the month of March because of the Slay Along that's going on, and I have started watching Buffy. I have finished the first disc, so I'm on episode 5 now, and I'm thinking if I do finish the first season of Buffy, I'm going to watch the first season of Angel because I haven't actually seen Angel before. That I will put my hand up and admit. But yeah, this would be perfect if I can get this read for the Readorama, so very excited about this one. So these are the books Readorama, and also Royals as well by Rachel Hawkins. So I've got a nice mixture of books, but actually mostly, if I'm honest, I don't think there's any contemporary apart from the extract. So I've literally got like Vampires, Vampire Slayer, The Paranormal World of the Mortal Instruments, Shadow and Bone, a fantasy, and Shatter Me, which is a very unique book in itself. So yeah, I'm really excited about all these, and I'm also really in the mood for paranormal books as well at the moment. I'm currently reading The Clockwork Prince, and I'm hoping that I will have that finished before tomorrow so I can start the Readorama on a high. So yeah, so I'm really excited about all of these books. So for another readathon that I'm going to be participating in, it's going to be for the Re-Readathon. So for that, I've only selected just 2 books so far, and also, yeah, so the 2 books for the Re-Readathon is going to be Shadow and Bone and Shatter Me, because the readathon actually like clashes with the Readorama, so I just thought I'd mention that these are the 2 books that I'm going to be reading for that readathon as well. And then if I manage to read those 2 books, and I can see where I go with like other rereads as well, and maybe, so I might even like see if I can pace and maybe start with Slayer, and then by then maybe Blood Promise I could count as a reread as well, so who knows, but that I'll just decide during the time. And the Re-Readathon I've got here on my calendar actually starts on the, I can tell you, on the 10th. So running from the 10th, so literally I've only got a day later, so yes, I might do it that way. That sounds like a more feasible way of doing it. So let me know if you guys are participating in the Readorama or the Re-Readathon down below in the comments, and we can talk about it. Maybe you're reading some of the same books as me, and maybe we can buddy read them together. Let me know if you've read any of these books down below so that I can hear your thoughts about them. Even if you didn't like it, we can start a conversation about it. But I hope you guys are going to have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links will be linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!